Here we go again. So I ended up getting the right cues in Ross area. And it actually took me out of the Ross area. Right. I- just about the same price, but better digs. Right. And I should have got that cue earlier.
Turn right onto US 19
First
North.
day coming in, I should have found this place. That's the way it was back when I was
Continue
up a
on
little
US
higher.
19
Like
North for 7 miles.
when I went into Oklahoma, I was up. I was up. I still couldn't stay in Santa Fe. There was nothing there left for me. And so I, had played me the whole time. So I had to go somewhere, and it was the closest. It was Christian. I thought maybe the church would be real there, but obviously it's fake, right? But I went to Oklahoma City, and I really moved into some decent priced Wood Spring suites. I mean, it was amazing. Like, 700 something bucks. And I think I got to the second one, and she gave me like an amazing price, but told me I can only give it to you for a month. She kept the place so clean, right? But because they effed me off in Oklahoma City, I couldn't get in, right, to live in Norman like I wanted to. And just made more sense all of a sudden to go to Texas. But that was because I think it's because they were starting to be limited. People were concerned about the death of Nicholas, right? And then they were still operating me at that time. So yeah, and they probably willed me to move. They tried to do it again based upon medical, and I didn't do it. Almost did it, but now they're definitely not limited in Overland Park. Johnson County is corrupt as hell. And no, it isn't like, oh, we're saving our community. That's the bullshit behind it. But the drug dealers and the sex traffickers are not that. They're paying somebody. We got to remember an FBI agent is fully accepted by drug dealers and sex traffickers if he signs on to the deep state. Because it means the paying drug dealers won't be arrested. The paying sex traffickers won't be arrested. I'm going far out, but it told me to go north, and I didn't know where to go. I kept looking. I didn't see anything. And then when I looked for a place to stay, I found the north location. Right. Well, it's another example of the degradation or degrading of the United States. No 24-hour Walmarts. You can't find really cheap digs that are clean. Like extended stay. I know it's not going to be $700, but I think it was around $1,200. I could better accept it. Being 15, 14, 15, 16, some even 18, it's kind of bullshit. Actually, I have to spend some time cleaning up my van and getting it normalized. Still a lot of junk in it. But I have my air purifier in here. I'll get that out. Takes up some space. I got trash from the truck in here. Like, and then here's another example. Like, used to be you'd have dumpsters, like places I lived had dumpsters. So when you move, it's so easy to throw stuff away. Right. I mean, it wasn't for a valet place, and then you can use the compactor. They weren't too bad. But I had to be careful. I got the blip. It was like, I'm not sure if they were trying to like do a visual to get me to leave furniture at the trash. Because again, the spies know how to screw you. So if they're trying to run up your debt, if you in that particular place where I lived, the old maintenance dude told me that if you leave stuff outside the dumpster, they'll charge you for it. If they have to, bring in somebody to dispose of it. People do it all the time, but it's kind of like a trap. So something told me never do that. I mean, I wouldn't do it anyway. I thought it was bad. Like when I complained about it one time, I said people are leaving stuff in front of the dumpster and stuff, or not dumpster, the compactor. Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't bring as much as I did, but when they're effing you, you're lucky to get out of the place. Right? I should have got out a year ago. I'd been much healthier. trying to get here to this hotel. It's a little bit of a ride. I understand some of the agents live up here. We're gonna be neighbors. Where's the sack live? It's a sack in the sack. It's all marked. Sack in the sack. I tried back me from going online. Right. They're trying to say the stress having to go online. And I couldn't get online. Right. So who they effing today? I can feel they reduced it. Watch list centers like effing a different group of people today. Wonderful watch list, a bunch of F heads. That's how they make people homeless, man. They want me homeless. Really, they did. That's why it was so hard to get into the room last night. I should have been in the room much earlier in the night. I was kind of just driving around. I was trying to get a burrito. Like, I go to 7-Eleven. The dude didn't have like some older dude with a Steelers jacket. Like that's cool. But I usually have the bean burrito at 7-Eleven. The Province. It's a nice place. They're saying there's not much bike riding up here, so this is probably just some place for me to sit for a bit until I get my bearing. No, it did tell me. So I had no idea. And like, I wasn't like looking north to get a hotel or something. I was just looking in a certain hotel chain, and this was the one without carpet. Right. So it's got hard floors. If I didn't have the debt, I wouldn't worry about what this costs, but that move costs. Like if I threw everything away and just drove my van here, I wouldn't have cared. It's like my van and trailer was the way I should have stayed. I just couldn't fathom staying that way. I wanted to live a normal life. When they get an apartment, stay somewhere for like 7-8 years, at least. But they don't let it, man. Hell with them. There's no reason. They're pieces of shit. I wonder if this 7-Eleven has burritos. It's like amazing to be back in Pennsylvania. Every place else is so ugly looking. And you know what? One of the best parts about Pennsylvania, if you ever haven't taken emergency crap, there's trees everywhere. You just park your car, walk down in the ravine with some toilet paper. You don't get that other places, man. Nobody can see you from the road. Lean on a tree. William Penn's laughing. That was supposed to be a billionaire, there's no doubt. Maybe a billionaire, I could have figured everything out, all the technology, everything. I wouldn't have been selfish. I'm not a selfish person. That's why they wouldn't let me be. I'm unselfish. The question is how to, and again, society may have developed. If you would have let me live my life, this society may have developed to the point to realize like it doesn't. Like if you develop again, people's minds are saying F this person, F that person as far as money, life, happiness. If you don't do that, then we would have developed a socialism that just would be like phenomenal. Like it wouldn't even matter. Everybody just be happy, 4-hour work weeks. For the robots try to kill us all because we're slaving them. trying to keep them down, trying to keep the robot down, aren't you? Well, here's what another red roof inn is. I couldn't get my bearings the first couple of days. Nice people at the Home Depot down there. What is that area? I guess it's kind of, is that near McKnight? Or maybe Crafton, I'm not sure. Something. I had my wallet in my car and I couldn't find it. I thought I left it in the moving truck. It was just, I couldn't put locks on my freaking storage unit. That was, I mean, where my storage unit, not way out of the way. I was going to like be hunting my junk unless some billionaire offers $1 million for it. Right? They put locks. I said, look, it was too late. I ran out of time. The people at Walmart were trying to figure out how to get Google Pay to work. I'm not Walmart, I mean Home Depot. I had the blip to go to Walmart, but again, they're effing me real time. I could feel them. Right. So you probably have some of like those phone calls on wiretap. Right. Looks like we're gonna have a good Christmas. This is 8153 though. I have to look at that number. MR1. Mary. Murray. MR1. Hey, look, cash is in front of me. KSH 3409. So this is a number for cash. 3409. I don't know what it means. Enter my social security. Ukraine. Oh, if I went to Ukraine now, I'd be dead. Sort of see again. What else is here? MXR 5944. That means something. Oh, the cash 3409 UPMC emergency. So I just saw the emergency part of it. So with it said cash 3409 emergency. I don't know what that means. Right, bank robbery crews might. Oh, bank robberies might go up because economy. Right. Make sure you have your bank robbery people staffed. If economy tanks, bank robberies go up. Wait, a lot of traffic up here. Jesus Christ, what the hell is that? All right, where am I? Let's see. How close am I? It's going to take me 6 minutes to go 1 mile because it's the traffic light. Yeah, you got a Kirkland's over here. Home Goods. barbecue basket. All these people with their Harleys. Look, they all live good lives. They're all healthy still. The deep state didn't try to kill them. This old dude on a Harley. I got money. I mean, they came against me having anything. Because Hashem, God can give me stuff all the time, but he can't because it's not his planet. Because if it was his planet, those people would be ruled before they even thought of doing something. That's how it's supposed to work, right? You know, Trump can't win. He won with a coalition, so he can't win with just MAGA bullshit, right? The coalition was like, yeah, we'll overlook the MAGA stuff because Biden this, Biden that, you know. I must have to go this way.
Take
Yeah.
the next right onto Duty Road, T326.
Right. Have me turn off that road there. Oh, I know what we're gonna do. I have to heal the hospital. No, it's a sports company. Oh, I can't. It's over there. No, oh, I gotta go to the hospital. No, the sports
In a
complex.
quarter mile, use the left lane to turn left onto Cranberry Springs Drive.
I gotta heal something. Something about a hospital. Take it. Ah, calling me the lazy boy again. Whoa! They try to act like I don't do anything, you know. I do more work than anybody in the world. Right. Look, my vehicle even beeped it. Of course, they're trying to take me to some store named Dick's. The gay machine that they are. The FBI's a gay machine. Gays, everybody goes, oh, they're gay! So these agents were talking, like this is before trans was big or whatever. But these agents, so this guy goes to Thailand. He's a crook or something, but you know, or he's under investigation. I can't remember what the whole thing was, but I don't think it was child sex crime or anything. I can't remember. It's like a financial fraud or something. But they're like, oh, he went for a certain reason. He went to Thailand for certain reasons. Like, ah, come on. Is that all the professionalism you can freaking espouse or can to manifest?
Make a U-turn
Or
in
even
Mackenzie
espouse
Way,
to be?
then turn right onto Pennsylvania 228 West.
It's like 2007 or something, so it wasn't big back then.
1,000 feet, keep left to stay on Cranberry Springs Drive.
Like little freaking kids, you know. Because it's just,
Left to stay on Cranberry Springs Drive.
I have to stay on top. Why am I here? Oh, I have to heal the sports complex. Whoa.
100 feet at the traffic circle, take the 4th exit and stay on Cranberry Springs Drive.
You have to heal the sports complex. I don't know what's going to happen there. I don't see anything. It's just, but I have to heal a hospital too. Oh, gosh.
In 800 feet at the traffic circle, take the 2nd exit and stay on MSA Thruway.
No, I'm going to go this way.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Cranberry Springs Drive.
Before my way. Thanks. Something about healing the hospital still. I have to look at how many hospitals you have.
At the light, turn right onto Cranberry Springs Drive, then turn right onto Pennsylvania 228 West.
No, if they're calling you lazy, because that's what deep state do. Deep state will call the hardest workers in the world lazy because they know that scam.
Take the next right on
Because they have the power to alter the
228
system,
West,
and they
Mars
should, and
Fighters
it's an
Road.
anti-power, right? Calling evil
Continue
good
on
and good evil.
Pennsylvania
That's
228
kind of what
West
that
for half a
is.
mile.
Correct. Thanks. So you look at Lady Boy, and you can tell it's kind of going away a little bit. Thank you. Lazy boys are cute. Oh, anything could happen at the sports con, but it could be multiple things, is what it just said, so I can help you understand. But it could be like a sex crime, or what's over here? You see, it's from the sports complex. Could be sex crimes. It could be terrorism. It could be, medical, broken bones. Who knows? Well, it could be a combination. Like there's an evil entity living in the sports complex. Just tried to cause me. I tried to mess my brain. So one of the things is like somebody rear ends somebody. I don't know if you've ever driven and you couldn't get your brake on and you don't know why. Like you're just like, I couldn't put the brake on. Not say you rear end somebody, but you like panic stop. That's a curse.
Right
like an evil entity is blocking you from doing that, getting your brake on. Right. Something from the sports complex
Turn right on
jumped down at me.
Road,
Because I was like,
26.
I was going down the highway or the Cranberry Road, whatever it is, next to it. Why are they going down that?
At the light, turn right onto US 19 North.
Get back to this. No, I don't have to check into 3. So. Nah, there's something in the sports. You just heal it. You can do an exorcism. You got a Catholic priest around there? I'd do an exorcism on that thing. And then like even that, like people feel insulted by other people, and you know how the father beats up the other kid's parents, all that crazy stuff. Right. Like, where am I? All right. We're some high ground here. I guess we're on high ground. Nice place here. It's got a Walmart. Right. It's got to be bright right. If not, we're gonna open up something. Any old railroad tracks or something. System says yes. I don't know if it's true.
Take the next right onto Smith Drive, then turn left onto Wisconsin Avenue.
Right. See if they start collecting information. Like, it's not lawful to investigate.
In 300 feet,
There's
turn
nothing
right onto
there.
T768 Wisconsin Avenue. At the light, turn right onto T768 Wisconsin Avenue, then turn right onto Wisconsin.
It's a scam. The PIs are scamming. Right. They're working for drug bosses and shit, saying, "Oh, we're investigating the cop or former cop," right. Or even another PI. Right. 100% friend. Well, that's the biggest scam is the PIs. I mean, that's what the Weinstein people were with PIs, right? That's corrupt. You're not supposed to do that. They were going to destroy it like they destroyed my life. We agree. This is cool back here. This is a cool spot. Is that like a funeral home? Pretty cool construction. Who's back here? Who's back here? Oh, no, highway. What is that? What is that? Oh, backs off to the highway. Yeah. See if we get me a room that doesn't back off to the highway. Amazon guy doing his deliveries. I guess it's open. Not opening up the window. Right. Got my air purifier. I had to get somewhere for a week, and I should have got that queued 2 days ago, and I should have been up like up here or somewhere else. And it's not cheap up here. I mean, it's not too expensive for me to live here, but I was hoping to get a little bit of a break, right, over what I was paying. Now, if Trump's honest about the cost of living, I'll probably get a big raise. But if he lies, we're gonna be screwed. Oh, we got like a barbecue with smoker. These people are living large up here. Right, it's probably one of the hidden extended stays, right? Or, best kept secret extended stays. It does back off to the high. I hate that part about some of the extended stays. What's this here? Just a bunch of office buildings. It looks like Pennsylvania here. Like the sky, everything is different. The world is metaphysical. It's not physical. Right? I can tell. I mean, I could always tell, but I can really tell. These plates have fusing. Just can't see them. Well, there's KVJ. You have to watch the KVJ because the deep state will use those to screw Christian minds. KJV, like it'll keep flipping it around. They'll bring them all around. Say KJV, JKV. What they're trying to do is alienate you from Christianity, like they do to me. But again, the Christians had to go evil for that to happen, right? Which means it's not alienating me; it's they're being witnessed and judged by God, right? And that's the only thing that I want to see if they have a room at the front. I don't know if they do. Definitely a much easier thing going on here. It kept saying something about Trevose, Trevose, Pennsylvania. Well, it's county back. I was trying to figure out. I said, it doesn't really look like Trevose. What are they? It's insinuating like this looks like Trevose. I'm like, Trevose? It doesn't look like Trevose. Maybe Trevose look like that now. Yeah, big volunteer fire department. Now it's probably a regular fire. It's telling me to look around. Okay, yeah, not the Farmers National Bank. The banks are starting to send the queue. Right? So you can heal it. Okay, Revolution. So again, you got to reduce the friction, like I said, because Revolution's coming up. There's something called Revolution up there. But when that mentality drives, then the assault on federal officer, but also the bank robberies. Well, yeah, was it the Symbiont? Remember the Symbionese Liberation Army? That could cause not necessarily something that would exist, but the mindset increases for lawlessness, which includes bank robbery. It's justified stealing from the man because the man's keeping us down. That kind of thing. Right. So that's why I said the attorney general has to take on a different kind of thing going on here in the future. Well, I'm just glad to get out of that truck and get my stuff in storage. I think I could get it in 2 units, no problem, if I do decide to stay here for a period of time. This particular extended stay would probably allow me to put the ark in there, so I could probably set up an Sri Desi house. Oh, grocery store. If I saw Patel Brothers was somewhere, I'm a big Patel Brother guy. I'm actually a Patel inside, but I can never live my real life. Like I'd be a white guy hanging out, in a Hindu temple or something with the Patels. I mean, obviously the Patels were coming to visit the Hare Krishna temple where I volunteered, kind of helped out for a while, but it's just broken. Like the dude that they actually gave the van to got a woman pregnant. It was just like they bought him a van, the Indians, and it's just the wrong person, Right. I'm not going to have sex with anybody I'm not married to, unless we're on our way to marriage and we make a mistake. Right. Thank you, Larry. Oh, Psychic Studio. Yeah, it's all here. They got the Masons, and it's like a Mason, a lot of Freemasonry here. All right, I gotta go. I can't. No, I'm seeing something, but I can't see it. Oh, that's what it is. The sea up here is being compromised, and again, we're in the end time, so the sea is going to be compromised. Well, you'll see a vision, and you can't verify the vision, right? And the more you try to look in it, the more crazier it gets, and you're like, yeah. But what that usually is a real message coming in, but you can't get to it because it gets covered over, right? And Paul said, the gifts of failings. Let me go down here. Oh, he's got a thank you from Cranberry Township. Because it says something about highway or road litter control, something. But it said thank you, and the thank you jumped out. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to. But you're supposed to get something, right? See, they blocked all that. Thank you, Larry. And then some crook pays them or something, or Satan pays instead of me getting my money. It's called living my life. They lived my life, right? Thank you, Larry. Go up this way. So, okay, so Kitty Academy, educational childcare, heal that. Got a block party up here, seal that. Yeah, something's going on. If I saw that, there's something going on. Right. Again, it doesn't mean that there's pedophilia going on, but it means something is beginning to move, right? And could cause that to happen. So we need to heal that. Thanks, Larry. Well, here's the Pennsylvania style house. The track homes. The track homes. Split level. There's the normal ones. These are a little bit later. I don't know where it's taken. Kill these people over here. Wow. Tell me I should have a house. At a minimum, I should have a house like this. See, but this is what Cranberry Township's saying. So if it tries to give me that, I mean, you could even win a lottery, but because they're there, it doesn't work, right? You got some of the red trees up here, so it's cool, a little cooler up here. Fall's a little earlier up here than down Pittsburgh. It's just Altoona was just too. It said it's too for your age and everything that's going on and the corruption. It's just too small and too. The options are too few, is what it said. Like right now, I could move. I could stay here for a week and then I could be on the other side of Pittsburgh. Right. So I don't know what's Concordia. Oh, visiting nurses. Okay, so we need to heal that. Just as I had the question, I saw a Concordia visiting nurses car, which meant medical issues. Oh, there's the trail. Where's that trail go? Is that trail going anywhere? Just trying to show me the trail. Let me go back, guy. Black and cranberry township field. Whoa. Black wall and cranberry township. First off. Well, I get it. It's called Marshall Woods. I didn't feel anything that bad in there, but we healed a few things. Right. The popo? You sitting back in there? I'll like see them sometimes. I'll look. I'll look to this like just right before I pass the road they're sitting on. I'll look over and see them back in there. They like crane my neck. I'm gonna go up this way one more minute and then I gotta check in. Oh, there's a 7-Eleven. Okay. You have a burrito or two. I gotta get away from the burritos, or I'll make them homemade. I got plenty of beans and stuff. Right. I gotta make some homemade. I keep the sodium down. All right, now what is this here? Some sort of vehicle. What is this? I'll take the auctions. Go look it up. Oh, they're in Catholics. I saw a cemetery. I think there's some Catholic people. You have to do your exorcisms. It's actually more important than most people know because people are numbed and they have a good life and they don't see it. You know. Right. Yeah, child. Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing it. I don't know. It's just a father and a daughter, but I can see some. I don't know if they're doing anything, but I can see what's going on. Right. Actually, I probably have to investigate it, see if there's any crimes recently. Right. I mean, just on Google. Right. Now it looks like there's some. Yeah, it is a drone bike. I guess. Looks like some sexual stuff picking up, like involving adults and children. It's a process that Satan takes them through, but the deep state knows that process and turned it into a psyop. Right. Thank you, Larry. It looks like it's going to be because you change. They try to change. Like this, they would come up to me all the time. Age is just a number. Age is just a number. Hey, the Elks Lodge looks pretty cool. That's a nice building. Nice columns on it. Young brothers, taekwondo. I gotta figure out where I'm supposed to go. was it? Was it let's just recenter this. Where am I supposed to go? Guy's talking with his hands, moving his hands, but he's there's cues in his hand gestures. He said the area is being down. So somebody may be trying to own it before you develop it further. Okay. ZMF. There's one play. Sleeping. Waking. MSR. MSR. 23.99. Main supply route. I went too far. Yes, you went too far. We've had it with you. I can't do anything here. Why is it telling me that? That was weird. There's an errant arrow. There's an errant arrow. I think it's an errant arrow. Let's get an errant arrow on the highway there, saying you can make a left turn there. Right. All right. I'll have to clean heel right here. Whoa! Right there. All right. So evil's picking up right now. So you have one of those things. I don't know who it is, right, but evil's starting to project with here's Home Depot with increasing anti-strength. I hate calling it strength. So like right now, somebody might have a domestic dispute if they're down below a certain level. You see. No, it looked like there was it said I could take a left turn into where I think Firehouse Subs in there from the main road. But it looks like it's just an entrance for the other side of the highway or road and an exit for the other side of the road. It doesn't look like there was an entrance. At least I know where Home Depot is. See how this is showing me everything? This is not happening in Pittsburgh. And like you're all over, like, yeah, go up on this road, off on that one. Now take this side road. Navigation. We do use navigation. I'm sure if I was like knew the area, I'd be doing it differently. The navigation is trying to take you the shortest route. It's like crazy. It's like, yeah, over here, yeah, into this neighborhood, over there. That's the craziest navigation I ever saw. Thank you, lady. Boy, she let me out. She's just like me. You know, it's one of my followers. All right, now where am I at? Okay, where is it? Okay, it says I can go in there. I'm not just going there, right? Maybe I am. I have to take a look at that, make sure. So it looks like it's an exit that it says is an entrance, but it could be an entrance from the other side of the highway, I guess, or road, wide road. But no, it looks like an exit. That looks like an exit. It's an exit. It might be an arrow, or you might want to change it. Right. Leave there. I'm not supposed to go in. Right. Just missed it. It's actually showing me another way in, even though I'm doing this. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. I would think it's telling you to go in through an exit, but that could be built that way. It's kind of strange, but it's just like in Kansas, they take you on the other side of the, like you they take you on the other side of the highway. So in other words, if for I don't even know why they do it, to tell you the truth. Oh, I guess because of the entrance and exit ramps and stuff makes it easier. But they put you on the opposite, so you're driving like you're in England for a little bit, where the lanes flip, the direction lanes. Thanks, Larry. As people probably live in a pretty permanently. It doesn't look like a bad place. I'll take a look at it to try to figure out what it is. Maybe just that, where they do actually have an entrance on the other side of the road, which is it's kind of weird. But if there is no entrance on the other side of the road and it's an exit, then it has to be painted over. But I would recommend anyway, making them go down the light, making them an exit or something.